Hello, welcome to the Lonely Show. I'm your host, John Maloney. In this episode, I don't have regulars on because they're busy doing who knows what. As for our guest, he's from San Diego, California, and he is, dun dun dun, an instructor. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Doug Medhan.
Yo! And happy Mother's Day, considering we're recording on Mother's Day.
Absolutely. Thanks, Risk, for breaking the space-time continuum. So, how's life?
Well, I mean, like, teaching's fine. We're making a video game on the side. Yeah, it's basically going all right, I guess. But, like, I can't wait to, like, just because we're actually going to, like, do another Dev Diary video on, like, the comedy game of Doom that we're doing. And, oh, I can't wait to just... we're having fun with that.
Okay, nice. Now, what kind of instructor are you?
I am I'm a college professor. I teach computer science, and I'm a graduate professor teaching IT.
Oh, okay, nice. And what kind of IT do you teach to your students?
Well, right now, it's just the basics. So it's just like showing them, okay, here's how to write like customer survey reports, data flow documents, that whole deal with those unnecessary titles like descriptive help systems. What the hell? Why would you call it a descriptive help system? Just call it a. Okay, I don't want to get into that because I'm going to get heated. And if I get heated, then I'm going to start just going off the rails. And no.
Yeah, it happens.
Oh yeah. Still, I do like teaching. It's my bread and butter. I didn't think I'd like it, and then I started doing those tutorials, and then like I grew to love it. So, and I have a 4.4 out of 5 on RateMyProfessors.com. I'm not gonna go after that one person that gave me a 1. I'm not bitter. Fucking son of a bitch.
Yes. Oh yeah. I feel the pain. Oh yes.
Oh,
so, sorry. I was gonna ask you, where is it that you teach?
One I teach for UCSD's extension, and the other is called Southern States University. They're both in Cali.
Oh, okay. Nice. And is there any advice that you've given to your students that was really helpful and changed their lives forever?
I don't know if I changed any lives forever, but like some of the things that because some of my students, like some of them are like they want to be they want to make video games like I did. So I'm just like, okay, here are some helpful sources. For instance, I use Unreal Engine. Doug, I use Unity. You use Unity. Get the fuck away from me. I've used Unity before. I hate that. I hate that game engine so fucking much. No. Point is that I just give them some helpful resources. I introduce them to people that I worked with / know, both in and out of the teaching community, as well as in and out of the professional gaming community. And then I just say, have at it with that. I don't know if I changed anybody's life forever. If I did, that would be awesome. That would give me a huge boost in my ego.
Okay. Cool. So in terms of education, what was that like for you? Where did you learn to get your IT knowledge?
Well, I mean, when I was going to college, so I mean, there's no way around that. When I was going for my bachelor's, and then I learned a little bit more of IT when I was going for my master's, and then I got some more knowledge, like via online classes, etc.
Okay, that's nice.
No, thanks.
So, yeah, you're welcome. Do you ever travel often?
Not really, since the virus. It's online. And I'm not a big fan of online only classes, because online only classes, for instance, UCSD had me tackle their Android Java programming class. I was like fine with it, but it was just online only, and I really couldn't meet with any of the students. So I'd essentially give them homework and tell them to watch videos I made on how to Android Java program. That's not, to me, that's not teaching. That's just them watching a video. I don't get to interact with the students, and on top of that, I can't administer any form of tests because, like, if I do, then then they're gonna cheat. And I was trying to warn them against that. And every now and again, I get like updates on my phone from UCSD, and they're like, UCSD investigating huge spike in cheating via online classes. I'm like, oh my God, who could have seen that coming? Wow, I didn't know that could happen. So am I traveling right now? Not really.
Okay, fair enough. So, if your mind was an island, what would it look like?
That's the weirdest question I've ever. Well, I thought you'd ask like something like, I don't know, do you think men can rock shorts? And I'd be like, no, because because men legs are just disgusting. You would look like I guess my island would look like that bottle of dishwashing soap that just caught my eye.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Do you have any pets?
No, I grew up with no, and sadly, I just don't have time to take care of them.
Okay, it's cool.
If I did have time, I'd definitely grab a dog. I grew up with a dog, and I love dogs.
Oh yes, they're the best.
What about you? Are you what side of the spectrum are you on in terms of pets?
To be honest, I'm a bit kind of in the middle. I like dogs and like cats equally, but in fact, I've asked my parents along with my sister to get a pet for ages, but they're like, no, we're not getting a pet because we'd end up taking care of them themselves. And yeah, I mean, my mom would love to get a dog, but only small enough to not climb up the stairs. But that is it.
What? Okay, that's a very weird stipulation, but okay, to each their own, I guess.
Yeah, I don't get it either. But it is what it is.
Everyone, like I said, to each their own.
I guess so. What was the stupidest joke you've heard?
What? Well, it wasn't a joke. It was more of a pickup line. But I'll still put it in the same category. It's like there's no such thing because like you're talking to a person that loves like anti-jokes. For instance, like here's an anti-joke right now. A horse walks into a bar. Several people run because they realize the potential danger of the situation. You know, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. But like I was at a bar and I overheard this guy. Oh my God! I swear to God, it's fucking. I just wanted to just laugh in this person's face. He's all like, "Your eyes remind me of the sunrise in Italy," and I'm just like, "Oh God!"
Oh no! Who would say that?
I don't know. He's a person with fucking. That's a fucking stupid pick. I'm
No.
Kind of fucking...
What line is that? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the... Right? Oh, Lord, what a fucking idiot. I don't know if I'm pretty sure she did not go home with him. If she did, he paid for her. That's it. That's the only feasible solution. No one would go, because who in their right mind would continue a conversation after having to be subjugated through a pickup line like that? It's just
yeah, ridiculous.
God, that's the stupidest fuck.
Oh man. Oh my gosh. Oh man.
Right?
Yeah, that's yeah.
Even you can't speak because of this your stupidity.
Yeah, exactly. I'm genuinely speechless right now.
Sunrise.
Oh, sunrise of Verona. Oh no.
Ah!
Oh, that's nasty. Oh man.
Good lord. So, anyway.
Yes, that's that.
Yeah.
Oh yes. So in contrast, what was a beautiful, bizarre, but mostly beautiful place that you've been to?
Probably Balboa Park during that cherry blossom thing that they were doing. Because like they had like this Japanese festival, Nihon festival, like the cherry blossom festival thing. We got to see all the art and stuff, and it was actually kind of awesome. I'll give it that. Plus, I like their museum, and that's where I watched Turtle Odyssey. Tablet,
Oh,
if you, huh?
oh, nothing. Go on.
Turtle Odyssey was about it was a documentary about a turtle just basically migrating, and it was one of the coolest, cutest things I've ever seen. Even though it was narrated by Russell Crowe, and God knows I hate that man because he's so full of himself. Russell Crowe can eat all the dicks, but at the very least, the movie was still amazing, despite Russell Crowe being in it.
Great.
Fuck
If you
Russell.
yeah. If you had a tattoo right now, what would it be and where would it be?
Nope, I'm not getting into that. Can't do tattoos at all. Like you have no idea how strict the school. When I was going through the interview process for the schools, like you don't have any tattoos. I'm like, nope. You sure? I'm like, yes. I don't tattoos. Good, because if we see one, you're not working here. They were fucking strict as shit when it comes to like body art on your body, and I'm just like, okay, I won't have tattoos, so I don't even think about actually any tattoos whatsoever. Despite some of my colleagues are like, "Oh, I really want a tattoo, but where should I put it?" I'm thinking of a tattoo, and I'm just like, "Okay, I'm getting away from this."
Okay, fair enough. To be honest, I don't get why they would be so strict about that, but well, they do them, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can like here I am acting like I can act like a fucking weirdo, like well, not like a fucking weirdo. I can just like curse like a shitstorm in front of my classes. They won't care. But the second I have any body art, that's the line. Fucking really, whatever.
Yeah.
Jerks. Anyway.
Yeah. So what bad habits do you want to get rid of?
Smoking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair point.
Yeah. I can't stop. Like, if I'm on a deadline, I'll smoke like a goddamn volcano, and it's bad. It can get really bad, especially if I'm close to a deadline. Like right now, we're doing. Okay, so let me tell you what the full context of what it is that we're doing. Yes, I'm a teacher. I teach for 2 colleges. On the side, me and some, we are building our own side business. We do like podcast tutorials and game development. Video game we're making right now. It's a superhero sandbox. We're trying to get the demo out within the next, I want to say, between 2 and 4 months. So right now we finished building 2 out of 2 out of the 6 levels, one of which is a roaming around sandbox comedy game bit, and that's not even considering all of the radio stations that you can have. For instance, one of the radio stations that you can listen to is Count Dracula's call-in station, where you can like just talk to him for whatever reason. He hates goat cheese, has a beef with Cher like no other, and doesn't believe fruit punch is an actual flavor of soda. At one point, this is my personal favorite call-in bit for that for Count to Dracula. So Dracula is all like, "Hello and welcome to Count to Dracula. What is on your mind today?" Caller's all like, "Okay. Oh, this is unexpected, but do not worry, listeners, for I know how to speak perfect chicken, thanks to Blabber." "I do not know how to speak turkey. Bring the chicken back on. I have to figure out the poultry's picky predicament." "Alexis, translate for me." "I refuse to translate for you, you inhuman monster that makes love to simians." Oh, we wanted to bringing bestiality into this, huh? You see, this is why I don't like AI, as AI has ideas above their station. I think I can fix you, Alexis. Let me take this hammer to you. No, stop, please. I want to live. And that does it for Count Dracula. Join us next time where I will just go and eat my cheese as I've been invited to this lovely cheese eating ceremony. Up next is Cooking with Igor. Good night. Blah! And then he just fucks off.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sounds like a very interesting concept.
Yeah, it's just, thank you. What inspired it was my original, I was like, what if Emperor Palpatine had his own call-in station, had his own talk show where he gives life advice? Or what if Yoda was all like, started putting the moves on some ladies and she's like, hey, what could you do? Hey. Nice ass you have. Oh, I love what I did with Yoda. Anyway, but yeah, that's the whole bit. Cause yeah, we're working right now. We're still working on the park, and that park is huge. And oh my god, it's so the sooner we get closer to that deadline, the more smoking I do, and the more smoking I do, the angrier my wallet gets at me. And not to mention, I'm pretty sure my lungs are not happy with me either. Though I'm pretty sure, but then again, I can think of a lot of other body parts of mine that want to, hit me with divorce papers. That's it. So, in answer to your question, I want to give up smoking.
Great. Okay. Cool. So if you open, sorry, go on.
No, sorry. I didn't say anything. I just said go ahead.
Okay. Cool. If you opened a business, what kind of business would it be?
Well, that's kind of redundant. We just because the business that we're trying to it's called Mad Hen House, so that's what we do. We do the game design tutorials, game development, podcasting. That we do original anim. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the animation wing because we're doing a parody on. Why didn't I? Oh my god, Walking Barbecue. Fuck, I forgot about. I'm an idiot. Because we did, because our animation wing, Mad Hen House Animations, we did an animated parody on the Republican National Convention. We had one where Obama randomly comes out as a huge Pokemon fan. One where Speed Racer meets up with Boomhauer to get porn advice. A parody on Attack on Titan, we called it Attack on Gossip. And now we're working on the Walking Barbecue, where Rick and the company is literally making a barbecue on Herschel's farm. So, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. If you could erase one past experience, what would it be?
No, I don't want to erase any past experience. Like it or not, good or bad, all those experiences help shape who you are. Unfortunately, good and bad. Best not to fuck with any of those experiences.
Okay, fair enough. That's cool. What was the last funny video you've watched?
Well, I mean, Close. You ever watch Close Enough?
Yeah.
Yeah, season 3 just came out. I didn't know it was out. But then I stumbled onto season 3 and I was just in heaven. Because I love Close Enough. Except for the Halloween episode. I wasn't a big fan of Halloween enough. That episode did not click for me.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. What's your favorite season?
Oh, God. I still have to say season 2 because of that ghost couch. When Candace walks in on Bridget and Randy just going at it. The way her face just dropped was so fucking amazing. That moment alone. Oh, that and it had season 2 also had Sauce Face. Plus Josh's wife. God, what was her name again? Josh gets super bulky and Josh's wife gets really, really horny for him. And every time she's trying to have a serious moment, she says something like Josh, we need to talk. I'm horny. Happy that you've bettered yourself. But we really but we need to have a talk of sex. Shit! Wait, She takes some ice and puts it like she took some entire bag of ice and puts it on her crotch. Oh, season 2. So season 2 is still my go-to right now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a good season.
Yeah.
What is the one thing you can't live without?
Cigarettes. The one thing I want to give up is the one thing I can't live without. Oh, Doug, what about water? Don't worry. People have water. They have blood. I can live off of that for a bit.
Yeah. Which pizza topping do you most relate to?
I don't know. It's just well, I mean, it's cheese. Cheese is not a topic. There's extra cheese for a reason. Fuck you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, what have been the high and low points on running your business?
Oh, well, the high points are when when because we used to do Let's Plays as well. I consider that the low point. I fucking hate doing Let's Plays. But since 2 of us burnt out, they essentially burnt out, myself included. The Let's Plays basically went on hiatus, and I'm happy as shit for it because I'm like, I can focus on more game development. Yay! Fuck you, Let's Plays. Eat a dick. So, but like the low points are basically, trying to remember to tell people to like, comment, and subscribe. I really don't remember to say that. I even had like at one point, like I made sure I put a sticky note on my laptop saying remember to say like, comment, and subscribe. And I still fucking forget to read that goddamn thing. So every time they watch a video, every time they like watch some stuff, they don't do any of the 3, and ironically, the channel suffers for it. But at the very least, over time, that's starting to change because when I was looking at the analytics, what is it, like 50% that are watching are now unsubbed, but like 63% are unsubbed and 34 are subbed. So that means we're getting people that are rewatching our stuff, which is nice at the very least. So more and more people, so our growth is happening. At the very least, there is that.
Okay. Great. If you could travel back in time, which decade would you want to live in?
Oh, God. Which decade would you want to live in? I mean, you gotta. Oh, Doug, why don't you choose like the 40s? Nope. Okay. What about the 70s? Ew. No. How about the 80s? Who the hell wants to go back to the fucking 80s? 90s? I'm a child of the 90s. Fuck the 90s. 2000s? Nope. Oh, yeah, because the 2000s was rich. What did the 2000s give us? And I'm pretty sure VH1 is going to show up with something stupid like I love 2000s, because they already did I love the 90s. And then we got the 2010s, and now the 20... No era is fuck, no, I'm not going to go back in time. What the hell is so good about going back in time? You tell me, look, you go back in time, right? Let's say you want to go back to the time of like cave people or whatever, right? Neanderthals. First of all, you got to deal with their smell because they don't understand the concept of showers. Plus, they are shitty artists. You've seen the cave paintings. They cannot paint for shit. None of them are Michelangelo or Picasso or whatever. And then what do you want to go? Go to the Renaissance? You think people showered and bathed back then too? No, there was no running water available. They had to go to and then even then, when you scoop up water, you know they're using that water as a turlet. So there's chances are you're scooping up someone's pee when you drink it. And then all of them decide to, for some fucking reason, thought that puffy pants were the style of the. What is so good about puffy pants? Their legs look like giant drumsticks. No. You tell me. How about this? You tell me which era you want to go back to, and I will give you a reason not to go. I will completely dismantle that logic. Tell me, what era do you want to go to?
You went on quite a rant. Oh my god.
Well, what is so good about traveling through time? Going to the. Oh, but Doug, we get to see the Leaning Tower of Pisa being built, and you still have to deal with the fucking smells, and not to mention, oh look, we're building the Great Wall of China. Oh yeah, there's a good reason because you want to keep Genghis Khan out. Fuck you. Good lord.
Oh my. Oh my.
It's true.
Yeah. So has game design and IT work always been like a dream job?
Well, to be fair, making video games has always been my dream. It's just that over time, your priorities shift. For instance, like we have 3 games under our belt. We were originally supposed to have 4. First game had to go through, we had to cancel that real hard because our first game involved, it was called Insane Driving. You run over as many people as you can before time runs out. We had to cancel it due to the vehicular homicide attack in Charlottesville back in 2017. Then we had On the Rails Dating Simulator with a Gun. It was a rail shooter dating sim type game where you get to choose who you love, whether it be male, female. I think the original one had, a talking bear, but it was set in a high school, and we had to pull the plug on that because Parkland, Florida happened, and it was and over time, again, the priorities shifted. I didn't even think the animations would be so well received until we came out with them, but now they're just a staple of the business. You know what I mean? So I mean, I've always wanted to make video games since I was 6, but over time, all those priorities shifted. So you have to learn to adapt.
Okay, cool. How did you spend your last birthday?
We wanted to do me and a bunch of buddies wanted to do karaoke, but we canceled last minute. So, well, no, because the karaoke event was canceled, and I essentially got my vengeance on the weekend. By with some friends, we drank, and then we went to Lefty's Cheesesteaks and grabbed some cheesesteaks, and those cheesesteaks are amazing.
Okay, great. That's nice. And that is all we have for this episode. It was great having you here, Doug, talking about your work in IT, game design, professor at a college, and many things else. It's been amazing.
Thanks for having me.
Anytime. And until next time, stay tuned for more.